smell hints of blackberry.
We started putting the hem for the rod in the wrong spot.
Hey guys,
Hey.
Welcome in to another Joint Movement DBT's video. It's been so awesome to see so many more people subscribe to our channel and then follow us on Instagram and Facebook and just follow our journey. And so today's video, we wanted to just update you a little bit on what's going on in our lives.
So right now we are kind of in a waiting period between passing our boards and being done with school and having a job. So we chose to do travel physical therapy, and we graduated in December, which made finding a travel job kind of challenging for us. In the beginning of the year, most companies aren't really looking to hire travelers, so we knew that January was going to be hard to get a job, and even February it would be kind of hard to find one. But also because of a new law changing reimbursement for physical therapy, it's been even tougher. And we've heard that jobs are down to like 1/3 of what they were last year. So it's been really hard to find two jobs together in a location that works for us. And we've been really open to locations, but we're going to live in our RV. So we just can't go anywhere where it's going to freeze, and it's working its way out of winter, but those northern states stay in winter for a little bit longer than we do. It's been kind of challenging, to be honest, and we're in a waiting period.
We've gradually started putting more stuff into the RV. We've been downsizing our wardrobes, which you saw in our video last week. We've downsized some of our kitchen stuff, and so that has been exciting to get to see all the stuff start piling into the RV and really feel more like home.
Yeah, each time we go out to the RV to move stuff out there, it starts to feel even more finished. We've been finished with the renovation since like December, but we haven't been moved in. So each time we take a load out there, it feels more and more put together, which has been encouraging.
We're down in our little home, our little apartment kind of set up, and there's stuff everywhere. As you can see behind me, we're cleaning out our closet, we're cleaning out the kitchen, just trying to figure out what we want to take, what we don't want to take, and then what we're trying to sell on Facebook Marketplace, what we're trying to donate.
On it, but I think
We're in the camper. It's so rainy outside. And I'm carrying stuff in.
Do you want me to keep opening the door for you or come get some stuff?
Yeah, keep opening the door because I can't.
I'm the door opener. What's nice is that our heater in the camper's on, so at least it's warm in here. It's enjoyable. Okay, look at this cute stuff. I got this from Target dollar section. Don't know what I'm going to put in it yet. Ryan thinks I shouldn't have gotten it, but it's cute. And then I got this adorable little basket from Target as well for $3. So that's probably going to go on that little table that's back there. So we'll figure out what to do with it. Gotta get the door. I was talking to the camera. Okay. Aren't they cute? This one's chipped, but they're pretty cute. I like them. They're ceramic though, so we'll see how long they last. Then we have these cute little tiny bowls. Hey.
Another thing that we've been up to during this waiting period is making our curtains for the RV. We had already put in
Blackout.
the blackout curtains, the white rollers that you saw in some of our earlier videos. Some of the roller shades, and but we also wanted to do some like pretty curtains that you pull together and that were sheer, so it could kind of filter some of the light in from the window, but we didn't just have anyone looking in at everything. Mm-hmm. And so Megan has been working on that. We actually got to take a trip down to my grandma's house down in Jackson, Missouri, and of course my grandma has helped us the entire time with any sewing task that we needed for the RV. And so of course we called on her expertise for this also. And getting to learn a little bit of that trade in sewing has been really neat.
I learned some new terms because I had the wrong word in our first overnight video. I called it batting, and that is so not the right word. But I didn't know. I told you I didn't know.
We're not sewing experts.
No, we're not. And I learned at least 5 new terms from doing these curtains. So that was fun.
So yeah, that was really great to go see my grandparents, visit with them a little bit, and then work on our curtains a little bit.
Okay, we're putting our curtains on for the first time. Pretty exciting. We got some curtains from IKEA for really, really cheap. They were on sale, and there's actually, they have curtains that are other colors than white. And we almost went with that, but they were more expensive than these, which were on sale at the time. And that was kind of our main goal, was to keep everything affordable while we're doing this, and down the road, if we want to add a little bit more color, that's something that we could potentially switch out. But it was also nice that it was cheap, because we knew that we were going to have to cut them and sew and hem them. So if we messed up, we had extras and we didn't feel bad about it. So let's see what they look like.
Okay, so that's a little bit of light in.
Yeah.
It still kind of distorts it.
So we got all of our window treatments from IKEA. We got these rollers, which were also on sale, which was huge. And then we got curtain rods, which they sell for a couple dollars. Then you have to buy the end cap of the curtain rod separately, which is like a couple cents. And then they have all the mounting gear that you need. So it's all in one section, and it's really easy to find, all really cheap. What's nice about this mounting gear is that we can slide where the rod goes, forward and back. And depending on how you mount this hook, you could turn this hook around so that it's facing backward. Just depends on how you want your curtain to hang in the end. And then they even had this little cover piece that covers up the hardware that we used to screw it into the wall. So far it's worked okay putting it up into the wall, and then we'll just see what it looks like with all of our curtains. After we took our boards, we had the opportunity to go to Hermann, Missouri. It was a gift for our graduation, and that was really awesome, because it's the cutest little quaint town, and it was covered in snow when we got there, and so it was just an opportunity to rest and just take a break after preparing for the boards and taking the exam. And
there's lots of wineries around the town. Stonehill Winery is inside there, and of course we like wine. We also did a whiskey tasting, which that was our first whiskey tasting, and that was a lot of fun. It was a lot different, and it's really sparked our interest in wanting to go down to Tennessee, Kentucky, where they have a lot of the distilleries down there. Then once we got back, during this waiting period, Valentine's Day came about, and Megan decided to cook us a Valentine's Day dinner. Megan made a really great meal, which you guys will see some shots of.
Ooh.
And we got to try some of Megan's wine from Italy. Decantering?
I'm smelling
Decantering.
hints of cherry,
So we'll let you know how it goes.
some leather. Hey, I'm smelling. Get your hands out. But I'm not kidding when I smell cherry. Chocolate, licorice. Candied cherry, though. It's not just cherry. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I smell fine leather, hints of blackberry,
You can't smell any of that.
and mahogany. Definitely mahogany.
Do you smell the cherry, though?
I smell wine,
Oh my gosh.
but I like some wine, so
All right, let me go get glasses so we can taste it. Oh, there they are. They're really hard to see. They're called the legs, is the liquid that falls back down the glass after you swirl it. And it's supposed to indicate the alcohol content of the wine. Something that I learned on a tour in Italy from Guido. It's fun.
shout out to Guido.
Shout out to Guido. Okay, should I taste it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really good. Better than Cocoa Bon.
It's good. Yeah, that was fun. I had saved this bottle of wine for years. I guess it's been about 5 years since I went. And I bought the bottle of wine while I was in Italy and just saving it for a special time. And then I kept passing up special times where I was going to drink it, so we finally opened it on Valentine's Day to have it with a really nice meal and also just to celebrate graduating and passing our test. So we are working under the bed currently. We wanted to figure out a way to store our shoes in an easily accessible area, but something that's hidden. So what we're going to do, and I'll show you, is take this shoe rack that normally hangs like that in your closet, and we're going to tack it up to the side just inside of our bed.
This bed has a lot of storage. Just a little bit hard to get to.
So another thing that's been kind of challenging about this waiting period is just the pressures that come along with not being people who are working, where we don't have jobs even though we've graduated and we've passed the test, and it's kind of hard to not be working when a lot of our classmates are working, and we're really excited for them and so happy that they've made it through the hard process. And it's just hard to feel still stuck, you know, like we've passed and we've done everything we were supposed to, but we're still stuck in the same stage that we've been in for 6.5 years. So it's been really hard to stay patient, to look for jobs that will fit us and that we'll have a good first experience at, and where we'll be able to perform well and really bless and help the clinics that we do end up at. It's just been hard to stay patient because the job market is so competitive right now, and that's just been something that has been hard during the waiting period. People expect you to be working. People expect you to work as soon as you find the first job opportunity, and we don't want to be ungrateful for job opportunities or pass them up when maybe it would be wise to take them. So it's just been a really interesting time to figure out how to be patient, how to wait on the Lord for His timing and doors to open.
So one of the good things is that we made it a priority right out of college, not to buy a bunch of extra things, and try to keep our expenses as low as we could, which has really paid off because now we're in this waiting period, but there's not this pressure to get a job and start paying bills because our expenses are still low and we're used to that. And so we've been really thankful that we've had many blessings in our life that has allowed that for us, and that we made those choices early on, even though it was really tempting to just kind of indulge.
I was the tempter.
And so that's really helped with this whole process.
So that's everything that we've been up to recently. Keep us in your mind as we're still waiting to find jobs. We really do want to work. We want to find jobs. So just keep us in your prayers and in your thoughts, and we'll update you when we have new and more information.
And until next time, see ya.